Hello, welcome. I'm Diane Cunningham Ellis, and I am excited to welcome you here to my kind of relaunch, debut, website party thing, shindig, whatever we want to call it. And I teach my clients to do this, so I figured I should probably do it myself, right? And I'm going to start with a prayer because that's what we do in my neck of the woods. And I've been praying all morning. I've been praying on my knees. I've been praying, singing songs down the road, buying balloons. I am celebrating a couple things today, so I'm going to start us off with a quick prayer. Father God, thank you so much for this time together. Thank you for this beautiful new website. Thank you for stepping up and into ourselves and owning all of our gifts, talents, and abilities. Lord, I pray that I am able to help my clients do the same. And Lord, I thank you so much for my husband who's here, my dad who's here, the rest of my family who's not here. Lord, thank you that we have people that help us be the best us and help us to honor those people. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Welcome, welcome. More people are coming. Super excited to have you guys here. While we are starting, go ahead and if you are a chatter, type into the chat box where you are, because I know we've got California, we've got Texas, we've got Arizona, Oregon, Florida, New Jersey, and Spokane, Washington so far. This is being recorded because I record everything I do. And I do have my pom-poms. I will not hold them for the whole time because, hey, I've got to use my mouse. But I'm excited for you guys to be here. And look at that. We've got people from all around. I believe in brave. I believe in brave. And I also believe in celebration. I believe in honoring our own process. I believe in honoring the milestones of our journey. So I called my dad this morning because he logged in to Zoom, 2 hours early, which is what happens. And that's good. And he said, well, it seems like you've been working on your website for like 17 years or 12 years or something. I said, yes, that's probably exactly right. It's probably exactly right, Dad. But it's been a variety of different websites. And this is the new one that some of you snuck over there and saw it earlier today. And but this one is the new version of me. The other website, I think I launched it in 2006 or 2016 or 17. And it was right about the time that I was selling NACWI. And I was in that phase of the journey. I actually thought I was going to be going back into counseling. And many of you kind of walked with me through that journey. Hi, Christy, welcome. And Christy Hamilton and Christy Olson. Oh, excuse me, wrong Christy. I'm calling wrong Christy names. But anyway, welcome all of you. And for those that I know and those that are new here. And so your website has to get a rebrand. You have to get redone. And I'm going to just right now celebrate. We're going to give out gifts. I've got gifts to give. I've got all sorts of cool things. I'm going to show you the website. But I want to acknowledge Marta. Go ahead and unmute, babe. Marta and I have been talking about this redo of the website. I'm not kidding, for 6 months or more. Because sometimes sometimes people are starting from scratch. I was not starting from scratch. I had a massive website that we needed to decide, what's coming with me, what needs to be gone for a while. A whole lot of things are in the back closet right now, the parking lot, so to speak. And we might bring those over, or they might not need to come. So Marta, just go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them who you are, the name of your business, so that they can all run over and hire you.
My name is Marta Gertzen, and I am the website developer and consultant over at trailguidewebworks.com.
Yes, ma'am. And so Marta and I have been working behind the scenes to get this all ready. And I just want to thank her publicly because I have lots of people that help me. I'm pretty sure all of you do too. Does everybody have other people to help you? Whether that's your hair cutter, your dog helpers, your lawn mowers. My husband's helping me just in the other room all the time. We can't do this life alone. We are not meant to. And so Marta and I've been working behind the scenes on creating this, building it, and debuting it. Shelby helps me behind the scenes as well. Shelby, give us a shout. And so thankful for them. So thankful for Callie. She's not here. She's got two little ones that run around. But like, I need a village. I need a village. Anybody else need a village to keep them? I mean, I need a handler. Honestly, I need a handler. Oh my gosh. So let me just go ahead and pull up the website. We're going to be giving out, I went and bought balloons. I only lost one in the parking lot. That's good. And then the lady came running out and basically gave me another one. And that's what happens when you just are doing cool things. I'm going to give away a copy of one of my books, the Nourish Notebook, that came out a year ago, and the Transformation Tracker. So, it might take me a minute to get to the post office, because sometimes it seems like a long way away, even though it's not. But somebody's going to win one of those. Shelby's going to help me pick that here in a little bit. All of you are going to get a chance to get one of my $27 courses. Is called Create Your Inspired Business. Shelby will drop the link in there. You can go grab that for free today, just for coming. So cool gift. Let me go ahead and pull up the website so we can get some exciting, funny experiences here. So can you all see it? Just nod and smile at me. Okay, I can see Patty in her curly hair today. Curly hair. So here it is. When Marta, I saw this, obviously I saw this picture. I was there. I just got new pictures taken, and I was adding it up today. I have eight pictures that I recently got at a studio here about a month ago. And you got to get professional photos, friends. And you're not going to want to, and you're like, oh no, I can use this little one I took in my living room. No, the lighting's not good enough, friends. It's not good enough. So I've done professional photos like twice in the last 6 months. And these ones are amazing. And that's just totally me. This is so totally me. I'm not going to pretend anymore that I need to be somebody that I'm not. And that's what I want to teach my clients. I want to help you start living the brave life you crave and launch a profitable business. I want you to make money. I don't want you to go into debt in your business, because really that's an expensive hobby, as I've told many of you, and you need to stop. Just stop. I want you to get more time for what matters. I want you to live free from fear. And so this is all just the homepage. I'm not going to read you every word. You can go explore the whole thing yourself. But I've been coaching for a long time. Before that, I was counseling. I offer lots and lots of courses, and I build these amazing communities. And I get to be proud of, in a couple here. There's Diana, she's here with us. There's Karen, Susan, Stephanie. And you'll see here another one of those really fancy photos I got done. And I'm just really grateful for Tracy, who took the photos for me. And then we just keep scrolling down. Got some love here, some love on the page. You are going to want to ask for some love. Shelby has some love here on the page. Thank you, Shelby. I've been able to help Shelby build a business. Patty, thank you so much for your written testimonial, also for your video testimonial. And thank you to Doreen. I love my clients. Do you guys feel like I love you, my clients? I like relentlessly want you to succeed. We made this really cool diagram to show you kind of the journey, the roadmap. And this is some of the things that I'm offering now. Doesn't mean the things I've offered before aren't going to ever come back, but I have a coach. Imagine that. Coaches have coaches. I have a coach, and he basically said, Diane, we need to stop confusing the people. I was like, what? What do you mean? I can't have 50 programs? Why? Why can't I have 50 programs? So I'm going to just pop over so I can introduce the two of them in case they have to run off. Let me go over to, isn't that photo hilarious as well? Whoops. My girl turned on the fan and she's like, okay, and I finally was relaxing. It was like, okay, let's have some fun, and I guess this is the Beyonce pose, I don't know, whatever. So there's me in my pom-poms, and here's me saying it again. I believe in brave. I believe in these milestones. I am an action-taking creative machine, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And here are some things I'm proud of. I don't know if he's willing, but Jim, can you can you turn your microphone on, babe? Maybe look at me. Let's see, where are you?
My mic's on.
Oh, okay, hi. Hi, so just go ahead and say hello, and then I'll let you like go back into silence.
Hello, everybody. I love my wife.
Okay, I'll pay you later. Okay, thank you, husband. He is, we're both entrepreneurs, and I wrote that here. I think this is important. I mean, let me start up at the top of the page. I mean, we're having some fun. This is like 2 weeks ago. Who knows where we were going? Probably to the farmer's market, the library. I mean, we're kind of nerdy. So in 2010, I had a big dream. I created the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs. I had no idea if that thing was going to work, friends. I had no idea. Most of the things you do, you might, you have a hope and a dream and maybe a 12, little blueprint that somebody sold you, but you have to show up. You have to show up. You have to show up again and again, and you actually have to sell it. I know it's a hard thing for you to comprehend, but if you have a business, you have to actually sell something. Today, I'm selling my brain, my coaching, my services. I'm selling a new 1-year program that's called the Inspired Business Accelerator that you're going to get a chance to be a part of. I'm selling concierge coaching to be able to work with me on a deeper level. But I'm like head saleswoman at Diane Cunningham Companies. Okay. I got sober in 2013. I thought it was the end of my life. Actually, it was just the beginning. It was just the beginning. It's turned into book series and getting out of $37,000 in debt. There are some funny things there. I've let go of, chips and Diet Coke, and also sometimes the sugar-free gum comes in and out, but the vodka's gone. So yay, vodka is gone. And I have my master's degree. What does that mean? It means I get to like play counselor with all my clients. Why? Because we all need counseling, we all need coaching. So there you have it. And then, yeah, my husband is an amazing man, former FBI. And I put all that here, and I put his business here. Why? Because 2 people entrepreneuring in the same house is a big deal. It is a big deal to have 2 entrepreneurs running simultaneous businesses. So, honey, I love you. I am so grateful for you, and I can't wait to, talk after the Zoom. And then I put in some pictures and some random facts about myself. Dad, you probably took that picture. I was dancing there, and I was the little one in the red shirt. Little one in the red shirt, just doing what I do. My strengths finder, why? Because I think it's interesting. And then I added something funny. Marta, probably was laughing. I said, hey, do you want to send gifts and prizes? Here's when my birthday. You can look it up. My birthday's coming up. It's in August, so send them on over. And so, Dad, go ahead and unmute yourself quickly while let me put this on pause. I want to just celebrate that my dad is here, and I said, he was asking me, why do I keep having to redo my website? Well, Dad, can you unmute? Let's see. No, go ahead. Let's see. Click the front button. There you
okay.
go.
Yes.
So I know you kind of understand what I do, and sort of, but what's it been like watching me build a business?
Frustrating.
Why is that?
Well, it's sort of, I sort of understand teaching and education, and it's sort of elusive and frustrating. And I mean, I understand going into a classroom and eyeballing 35 kids and doing a lesson plan, but so elusive and sort of frustrating, and sort of a good lesson and a bad lesson. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, that's good. So I'm going to just use this as a teaching moment, because your family might not understand what you're doing. Friends, your family might not understand what you're doing. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. This is why I've created all these entrepreneur worlds. And, long before COVID, I've been living on the Zoom land, why? Because I needed to meet Robin, and she doesn't live down the street from me. She is never going to come to a networking event I host. Never. She's just never going to make it there. Same with Patty, who's in California, Monterey, California. Same with Diana. So my dad's a lifelong teacher, educator. Some of you walked with me last year through the 14.3 pound tumor that he got removed from his, innards, from his innards. And because I have a virtual business, I was able to go travel there many, many times. My husband and I both, to go there and travel and be a support to my family. And that's really the power of Brave and the power of freedom. I want you all to have that freedom to be able to work, take your laptop and you go. So Dad, I love you. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to keep on with the tour. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. So welcome to you guys. Let's go ahead and pick some winners for the books before I show you more of the website. And Shelby, have you had a chance to write down we're just going to pick randomly, and sometimes I just close my eyes and point to the Zoom screen. Maybe Shelby has a fancier way of doing it. I'm not sure. Shelby, let's go ahead and pick a winner for the Nourish Notebook. And if you already have this, just let me know if you already have this. Guess what? I have other books. So Shelby, who is our winner of the Nourish Notebook? Oh, okay. Looks like she's already picked, and we have Mary. Hey, Mary, do you already have the Nourish Notebook? Okay, well, there we go. And then our second winner because Shelby sent me a private message. We're doing like Morse code. The second winner for the transformation tracker is Lori. So Lori, you won as well. So I need you guys both to just, because sometimes you can't find it as easy, send me let's use Facebook to do it. Send me your mailing address. We all know how to use Facebook to talk about every single thing. And so I will get those out in the mail to you ladies. Great job, great job, great job. Okay, let me pull up the screen again. I'm going to give you guys time to talk to, but let me just finish the tour. So you've met Marta, you've met my husband, you've met my dad. All of you that have been a client of mine or are currently or former a client, just wave. Yes. Woohoo! We have some fun. Okay, so let me pull up the screen again. So we saw Beyonce. She's good. Yippee-i-o. All right, then let's go over here to start here. That's probably where I want you to start. Sidebar, for those of you that have a business, this is brilliant. And this is something that we have learned. Marta is gifted. The top of your website, make it very easy. You can see how simple it is. Diane's Zoom room. Make it so simple for your clients to find your Zoom link. Don't make all these weird passcodes. Don't make it hard for them to have a conversation with you and meet you for your gathering. Put it in an easy place. So DianeCunningham.com/Zoom gets people right to my Zoom link. It's the same, it's like your phone number. I've used the same Zoom phone number link since 2015. Okay, so here is where we talk about the howdy do. I think I already talked about this page. No, I didn't. Basically, howdy do. You're in the right place. I coach women and a few brave men. That's true. I mean, I do coach men. My primary target market is women. But I've been hired by churches. I've been hired by, large businesses. I have helped counseling groups and programs. And I am willing to help a lot of people. Guess what? They do have to pay. I have served my time in the volunteer department. Anybody else? A worker is worthy to be paid. Let's just stand tall on that. Guess what? When I go get my hair done, I pay her too. I think we all pay for our services. We pay. So let's go over here. Let's take a little loop around the coaching. I have, like I said, a multitude of training courses. Like my dad was saying, I teach online. I've been teaching online since probably 2005. So it's a long time. And I, in 2010, created the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs. And we've seen my little map again. Here's a couple little blurbs again. There's Tammy, one of our current members, and Marianne. I don't think they're here today, but let's go to the Inspired Business Cafe page. And I did the Inspired Business Cafe as a part of my journey with NACWE. And I did it for 3.5 years, every single month, my friends. The secret sauce. Let me tell you a secret. I'm going to tell you a lot of secrets today. The secret sauce to your business success is consistency. You just keep showing up. At the end of every 12-step meeting, they say 3 words: keep coming back. Keep coming back. And so, you know what? I have kept coming back on the good days, on the bad days, on the hard years, on the years that it basically broke even. So I've been doing this Inspired Business Cafe, and then I took a break. Why? Because I sold the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs, but we're planning to bring it on back. And they will be monthly workshops that you can grab either a la carte or kind of get a ticket to have them all year long. Okay, so be watching for that. And I'm going to plan to do another Inspired Business Coaching Week later in 2021. A couple of you, go ahead and just wave, found me from my coaching week earlier this year. It was in March. Coaching week was in March. So that was good. That was a great thing. I like to offer these different opportunities for women to get appetizer, a little sampling of what it's like to work with me. And so I've got 2 brand new experiences, but they're actually not that new. They're not that new, and I'll explain why. First of all, I'm looking pretty badass in that red dress. So let's just acknowledge our hard work. Hello, I just finished 75 hard yesterday, barely lost any weight, who cares? It's not about that. It's about how you feel in your skin. It's about you owning who you are and increasing your strength and your fortitude. Really, it was a mindset challenge. So this is the program I have just debuted. Let me just say this straight up. The first 5 women are going to get in at a discount, but I wanted to even up the ante. I reward action takers, and you'll see this farther down the page. But the first 5 that fill out a discovery page form today, they're going to get some extra things added in, like extra bonuses. First 5 that actually just fill out the form. I'm not asking you to click any links or send me any money in the PayPal. I'm asking you to fill out the form and be an action taker. So Shelby, I think, is posting the link for that. Let me just pull that up. Yes, she is, because she's so amazing. And so this is the program that has evolved. And it looks like it's brand new, but a couple of the women in the room are in the current version of this. The current version of this is called Brave Creations Inner Circle. So give me a wave. Actually, so wave if you're in Brave. Hi guys. If you're in Brave Creations Inner Circle, there's a lot of them here. And if you're in Inspired Business Academy, wave for that. There's a couple of Inspired Business. So, there's a lot of my clients here. I'm going to teach them. Diana Journey is going to be next, doing a website debut like this. Why? Because she has a beautiful new website. No one's seen it yet. No one has seen her beautiful new website. Why? Because she didn't host a party. People have seen her brand new book, but she also has a beautiful website to showcase. So anyway, let me pull the screen back up. I get excited because I want to see you guys. Okay, so if you are looking like this on the tired side, okay, we've all been on the tired side, but I want to help you get, as Marta wrote, let's get you to the inspired side. Let's come on over. As you can tell, I have a lot of energy, so some of that rubs off, it sprinkles out through Zoom and through text and through Voxer. I want you to have clarity, friends. Most of the people come to me because they say they want clarity. Heidi's not here, but we have a whole conversation that goes on about clarity. I have a clarity tree behind me. I want you to have money coming in. I want you to have clients. I want you to have a virtual team. You've met some of mine today. I want you to have a website that you're not embarrassed about. Because, I made my first one in my living room on GoDaddy, and it was not very pretty. And I needed to make it. Why? Because I was trying to make enough money to buy a laptop I needed to have. And then from there, I needed to get a couple clients so I could actually pay for the bigger website. And that was a long time ago now, but I still remember it very clearly. I want you to have boundaries around your clients, your time, your money. If you don't have any boundaries, you're not going to make any money. And I know you all know that because some of you need to set bigger boundaries. So anyway, you see all of this cool stuff. This is what I want you to get into action. Action is one of my key words. It's my highest gift on the Strengths Finder. A lot of women say they hire me because of it, because I basically I'm like cracking some whips every single day, cracking a lot of whips over here in a loving, gentle, beautiful way. Thank you, Patty, for the testimonial. I'll let people come back and play that. I'm so grateful for you. And I've been coaching for 15 years. So this mastermind group that is rolling out is basically the next version of Brave Creations, Brave Adventures. And the program currently this year has 13 women. Guess what? 7 of those women have already said they're coming to the next version. That says to me that we're doing something good here. We're doing amazing things here. And so I've helped thousands of women, and I hope I can help you. I hope I can help you, and then more to come, because not everybody's on this call right now. While we've been here, an email has gone out to my email list, showing off my website and doing all the things. Why? Because I'm actually finally learning how to do these things, like simultaneously be here, and a magic email goes out in the email inbox. After a while, you figure out that you listen to your coach. Basically, after a while, you start listening to your coaches, because why? You're paying them. So what do you get when you work with me? Oh my gosh. Well, you get all this. You get insight, you get access, you get planning, hacks, ongoing bonuses, support, and I would just add a whole lot of fun. I mean, we're going to have some fun. And this is, here's Diana, Stephanie, Susan, Karen. This was just at our house here like a month ago. So you're going to have a chance to join us, not this year, but in the 2022 version of this. So there's Carrie. Oh my gosh. Carrie is one of my clients I'm so proud of. I don't think she's here, but she has alopecia. She didn't sign up to lose all her hair, friends. That was not in her grand vision board plan. And yet she has now, accepted this, and we've created this beautiful website where she's helping other women that get diagnosed. That's the kind of women I want to hang around, right? I mean, that is, I'm proud of that. I am proud of that. So I'm enrolling now, and here's all the details. Weekly Inspired Business Accelerator group coaching calls, which is basically office hours. You get access to me and each other every single week. We've also added something that's really been going very well, these weekly business blitz. These are powerful. The women in the room can attest. We are doing like on the spot brainstorming and training, and it's so much information. It's so good, and things you can implement just within that day. We're going to add in progress reviews and audits. You get access to the huge portal down here below. Any one of these is of a huge value. The Create Your Own magazine, huge value. 7 ways to use Zoom, video marketing with these. I just taught that last night to another course, to another group of realtors. Speaking, Restart. You get access to all of these Canva templates. I know Patty loves my Canva templates. Like, I'm just dropping these templates out. And I have planned, well, you get 3 private coaching sessions with me. And like I said, those women that sign up now and soon, guess what? Secret stuff. You can earn milestone and group Boxer hours with me. Why? You can do that by actually engaging in, when you take action with me, you're going to get rewarded. You're going to be rewarded by doing the behaviors that we teach in this program. So this is $4,500 for the entire year. And you can do it in 12 payments. You can do it all at once. Like I said, the women that get in now are going to get this opportunity before the price goes to the regular price. The regular price is coming around the bend after those first 5 are taken. If you pay in full, you get like some really cool bonuses. You get bonus number 1. I'm going to be doing an elite virtual retreat, Business Catalyst. So instead of having to fly here to Dallas, the 4 of us are going to meet together virtually and dive into your business. You're going to get plenty of time on that day. We're going to be tired. Oh yeah, you're going to need some caffeine, but you're going to get a hot seat all about your business. And that's going to be offered as a pay in full bonus. I know the coaching program I'm in, I just got to do this, and it was huge. It was a huge breakthrough for me. Also, you get a full Voxer day with me, which means basically a VIP day with me, and you get all access pass to that cafe that will be coming up. And then lots of a la carte. I'm going to let you guys all read. Here's the button to enroll. But definitely, I urge you to set up that discovery call. And I'm going to go briefly over to concierge coaching. Why? Because I'm getting tired of talking. I am tired of talking. Whoops. Let's see. Let's go to coaching. Let's go to concierge coaching. I want to hear from all of you. So, look at that cute girl. Hello. You're allowed to like how you look. Let me just do a pause here. You're allowed to actually embrace your journey. You're allowed to like feel good in your skin when I'm allowed to like those pictures I got done. I'm allowed to do that. And I'm allowed to talk about it. Why? Because like she did amazing work in that photo studio. I paid her for her amazing work. She used her magical Photoshop stuff, and then they came back even more magical. And you're like, wow, I look amazing. And so I'm allowed to say that, and I don't need to feel weird about it. Right. I've seen amazing photos on some of your websites, and I'm like, that is so her. Right. I want it to look so like you. When I go to Diana's website, when I go to Heather's, it's like, that's the real her. Like, that's so legit who Heather is. That's who Patty is. I want to see the real you, not the glamour shot you. Nobody wants to see the glamour shot you of the 80s and meet you in person and just go, who is she? Well, that picture is a little outdated. I mean, we don't ever want to be that girl. That picture's outdated. Who is she? She, 10 pounds, I don't know, 10 years younger or whatever we do. Just be you, be all you, please. Be all you, be all you. Okay. Let's do a final round here. Yes, concierge coaching, go read about it. We customize, we make you your own program. It's fun, it's great. Coaches have coaches. And here is Heidi, here is Diana, here is Stephanie. And I wanted to make sure I said this on here. My clients often work with me for years. And this is the truth. Some of you in the room have been hanging around for years and coaching with me off and on for years. And we do good things. We do amazing things. And we have fun too. Final little, there's the blog page. I'm going to let you go roam around over there. There's my books page. And so let's go take a look at this, because Marta just made sure to let me know this is a big deal. Because sometimes we forget things are a big deal. Why? Because we've already done it. We're kind of over it. I've done 4 magazines. I teach you how to make a magazine, and then we can get that out. And if you click, well, let's look at the books quickly. Here's all these books. 10 books I've created, 10 beautiful, amazing books. They're not all on here because a couple of them need a little refresh. But these magazines, it's about time for me to make a new magazine. And I love helping my clients make magazines, but this is really cool. So let's click here. I can send out the magazine in the mail, which is really cool. Patty Fagan actually hired me because of my magazine. I sent her in the mail, I think. So just let us know if that's true. I think I've been telling that story. But you can go here and look at this nifty noodle. I can make digital, I don't have to send it in the mail every single time, even though we have a great deal on that. But you can send a digital magazine that showcases you, your programs, your opportunities, and you could feature your clients, your books, your success stories. I've helped lots of businesses create these for their own company, So let's see, how can I get off this page? How? Okay, let's go back. Yes, we did it. And final page, this is a contact page, but because I think it's cool, I'm going to go over there and look at it and show it to you. I use a system called Video Ask, and which means because I record videos constantly. So we have a little form here you can fill out and talk to me about whatever you want to say, just pour your guts out. But I have this really cool Video Ask embedded here, Marta. This is so cool. This is really cool. And so you can talk back to me. You can talk back to me on this page. And these are the fun things that you get to do as you evolve, So hello, there's my new website. What do you guys think? Do you like it? And thank you so much for being here. I would love, I'm done talking for a minute. So let me check the chat, see, does anybody have any questions for me about, or anything you want to share about coaching with me, or questions about these opportunities? We're here, we're listening. Patty, go for it.
Okay, so I just grabbed one of your 5 spots. My question is, when does that actually start? I signed up without even knowing that.
Oh my gosh, Patty. Oh my gosh, you are cracking me up. Because I'll just explain this. Patty's already in the program right now. So this is the power of the women that keep coming back. So Patty, you will merge we will merge you into the other group. I mean, as soon as you want. I mean, the official start is in August, and here's why. Because some of the other women in the Inspire Business Academy their program is ending. So like Shelby and Christy, and they're going to be without a coaching group. So I knew I needed to start it simultaneous. So basically Brave Creations and this other one are going to be roaming along together. One will end in November. I mean, so you have access to both, sister, or you and I can talk about how that looks for you. We'll make it work for you, babe.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I love you. So anybody else want to share anything about the website, or my crazy coaching style, or anything else?
I have a question.
Okay, Dad.
Could the ladies online sort of tell me briefly just what they do sell, if that's the right word, or try to promote, just briefly? I'm sort of curious.
You want them to type? I mean, I don't know if we'll have time to hear from everybody.
I have a question. I'll share, and then I have a question for you, Dad. So I sell coaching, business coaching, money coaching, health coaching.
Oh, okay.
So, but I have a question for you. What was Diane like as a child?
It's hard to remember. A good kid. Took tap dancing, was a good student, went to church camp and went to Sunday school, and traveled quite a bit with this, went camping, and went to college, went up north, and it was hotter in Spokane than she thought it was going to be. I sort of remember that. And colder too. She thought she was going to escape sort of where she grew up. That's about all I can.
Was she an extrovert as a child too?
I don't know. She took tap dancing. I can't answer that. I don't know.
So I learned my love of people from my dad is a very strong extrovert. His friends has basically taught in the same school for 40 years or longer, right? 40 years. Dad. He's a member of Toastmasters, still goes, a couple Toastmasters. If none of you have been a Toastmaster, I highly encourage it. But my dad never met a stranger, and I learned that from him, that there's nothing for us to be, we don't need to be afraid of people. Like, we hosted foreign exchange students constantly in our house, and he was a volunteer for this foreign exchange program for 50 years. 50 years he was a volunteer for this one program. So just this great life lessons about teaching, generosity, curiosity, and that the world is not a scary place. There's adventures to be had. And we would travel. So one year, and I think I was a little more introverted, just to answer your question, Patty, because I struggled with depression. And an eating disorder, and had to work through a lot of that, and still work through a lot of that. with my addictive behaviors and tendencies, but because I felt like I was too big, I felt like I was too much, and somehow had to, had to tamp that down because I didn't know where to put any of that, all these feelings. But like my family taught us about travel, and one unique trip, we lived in Southern California. Actually, let me show a cute picture of me from when I was, can you guys see that? Or is it, you guys see me swinging on a swing in my backyard? I need to remind myself that that is me and I am allowed to play. Thus the balloons, the pom-poms, that, because I can get very, anybody else get really like overthinking into like hell. But we took this one trip and we drove in our VW camper van from Southern California to Maine. Now, mind you, like, woo, long journey, 6 weeks we were all together in the car. And I think I was like in 6th grade. But like my dad mapped this is before the web, World Wide Web, folks, he's mapped this whole thing out, and he's a teacher. So he's, we take the whole summer and do this experience going to all these places all the way across. And I didn't appreciate it at the time. I probably hated it at the time, but they, my parents taught just this generosity and this, travel and lessons, and find, be curious about people. Great question, Patty. So let's see who else wants to pop in and share what their business is really quickly for my dad. Marta, you know what Marta's is? She does website design. Heather, share what your business is.
Excuse me. I do digital marketing. So I build sales funnels, which are just like special web pages and automations.
And Heather came from a teacher background.
Yes. I taught high school math for
Mm-hmm.
years.
Awesome. Okay, Patty has to go. Shelby said Shelby's a virtual assistant. Christy helps homeschool families. So some people are typing into the chat. Mary says she wants to see me do some tap dancing. Well, you never know. You never know. I might do some singing. Diana, tell them what you do for your business.
Hi, I do coaching. I do life and relationship coaching. I help women find hope when they're feeling hopeless. And I help with my husband couples. And we kind of like to say, we saved our marriage that was down, not looking very good, like it was going to save, and we can help others save their marriage.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Awesome. And I think we'll call that good. My husband, of course, is a private investigator, and basically getting paid to stalk people in the next room. Just kidding, husband. But he's a my dad kind of understands. I kind of understood what that meant, but I've learned that it's way more than just sitting outside, my goggles on, taking photos of people. He is a certified fraud examiner, and he gets hired by lawyers and big companies to basically find fraud that's happened internally, people stealing from the company, or fraud that's happened in large marriages, and then people that have been a lot of people don't end up on Jim's doorstep when they're in a moment of glory. I mean, we'll just call it that. So I am going to just start closing us out. Anybody else want to share anything before I do some closing chit chat? Now, Mary helps women in transition, definitely. Yes. Okay, so there's that link in the chat. I want to again acknowledge Marta. Marta creates websites. Go get on her calendar for a discovery call. I've had a multitude of websites, as you've heard, and they will last you a season. They will last you a season. You're going to have to invest in yourself and do the upgrade. We have to upgrade. Sometimes we have to get a new dishwasher. Hello. Sometimes you have to get a new laundry machines too. So it was time. It was past time actually for me to get my new website. Marta, thank you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful and it's here, and it's going to basically help me to help myself. Fill out, yes, some of you I get to see on the Inspired Business Day tomorrow. Hopefully all of you got my email that went out while we've been here. That's the magical thing of, you know, learning how to market. Your emails can go out while you are in a different place. And I would love to meet with the first 5. Like I said, like Patty's already got one of those 5. So she's good. That means there's 4 more to lock in at that lower rate and grab your ticket. You know, if you're ready to do that, great. If you want to set up your discovery call to talk through what that means for you, let's do that. Let's do that. But basically, you would get me as your coach for an entire year. And I'm not going anywhere. I've been doing this a long time. And as you can tell, I attract really amazing women, and we all learn from each other every single week, and we basically do life together. And I love you all. I love you. So I'm going to close us in prayer, and can't wait to go check my email inbox to see who's ready to talk about some things. Father God, thank you for this time together. Thank you for these balloons that I was able to go get today. Thank you for a business that is flexible, a business that helps me to help so many others. Lord, thank you for the power of Zoom. Thank you for our brand new fancy gaming router that we got like a week ago that my husband keeps laughing that I talk about. But thank you that we can each really lean in and use the gifts that you've given us. Lord, I pray that I use every gift you've given me, and I use it well, and I expand it, and I get coaching about it, and I learn to help others do the same. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, ladies, thank you. And men, thank you so much for being here. Have a happy Thursday, and I'll see you soon. Bye.